Hey, this is a gold for Ashe VOD. We are going to talk about positioning, pre-fight setup, effective range, and how to deal with flankers or close range heroes. Unfortunately, the skip ahead button is broken right now because Blizzard doesn't know how to fix their game. So it might be a little bit slower, weird, or like clunky at times, but we will make it work. Before I actually get into VOD, the best thing I can say about dealing with flankers is really you just need to track their attention and try to anticipate them diving in. So like if I know Reaper just died but the fight started, I know he's gonna teleport, so I'm gonna intentionally play farther back so I can see where he teleports and drop my dynamite on him or something like that. Nice. This choke can be a little bit difficult. You guys handled it relatively well though. The only problem with this is we're just not playing our cover. Like this is all fine, and then we go to shoot turret when there's two people looking at us, and we're holding scoped in so we won't move as fast, and we just weren't tight enough to this car. We totally could have survived that. It's just you just got to play tighter to your corners. As for pre-fight setup, you could go onto high ground right now. You could coach gun up to here. But I think you guys win it anyways, so it doesn't really matter too much. Nice. And then you have two flanks. You can play left side here. I really like us leveraging this long range sight line. Honestly, wouldn't mind if we stayed here until they push card out. This is another good flank. I would just be careful about where the Torb is, because this is a close range sight line, and he can spam you out here. Okay, and then we coach gun out. We keep getting out. See, I don't mind the angle at all. I think it's actually really good that you're taking this flank. Like, this is really nice. But just do it here. Like, I just want you to look at your body language for a second when you're taking this flank. Oh, yeah, like right here. Look at this. We have nothing. We have no cover to work with. And then because of that, we waste our coach gun so that we can actually survive. If you just play tight to this corner, I could see you winning this fight, or at the very least, you come out alive, you know? And then the longer you live on that flank, the more value you get, even if you don't kill anybody. I really like us taking this high ground, because this is kind of where Ashe's strong shoot is. Like, you can play from really far away, and you can still get effective damage. Yeah, and then walk up on the Ana. Nice. And then, honestly, just stay up here until the fight ends. I mean, I could argue a little bit of target priority there, but you got the pick, so I don't mind it. Like, we could have been shooting the Reaper, but, I mean, hey, we got the kill, so who cares? Yeah. Alright, so yeah, you have one of two options here. You can take the right side. The only problem with the right side is that it makes us, we're close to Hog. Hog is not a fun character to be close to because he has his hook, and all he has to do is yank you. If we played here, down main, I guess we could contest the Sojourn, and then we would be at a slightly longer range from Hog. We'd be on cart with our team, although I don't want to necessarily endorse playing on main. Not that, although I think it would be okay here. We could do this. It would keep us at a longer range from the Hog. Although he could still technically hook us from here, so we'd have to be really careful about playing our cover. But it would allow us to contest the Wuyon. Like, this is just risky. Honestly, I think we could bob here. I feel like if we bobbed like into the Sojourn or something like that, we could get some kills. Like, I really like this flank though. Now, but I like this flank now because the Hog isn't looking at you. He's all the way over here, and you have access to his entire backline. But don't know you're giving it up for the wrong thing though, because you're not. I mean, you might kill him. There was a possibility that you could kill him, but the chances of you getting picks here is so much higher. I mean, these health bars are just so much smaller. Like, we could 2-tap this Wuyong in the head, or we could drop a dynamite on 3 of these people, and that value is just so much greater. And also, if we focus his healers, he won't get as much healing, which means he's actually more likely to die on the front line. Okay, Reaper. So yeah, that's the issue with playing the close range sightline or playing the close range Frank, but more so that we didn't pick up the audio cue and we weren't anticipating him. Now, why would we? You know, it's completely understandable that we didn't anticipate him because he just swapped to Reaper, right? But now we know he's out there, so we have to be listening for the footsteps and the shotgun, and if we can, track teleport. But that also means we shouldn't be taking any crazy flanks until we know where Reaper is and where its attention is. Right now he's on high ground, so we don't really have to worry about him. And then we can just walk up. So this third point is actually kind of nice for Ashe, because you have this insanely long-range sightline. Well, not insanely long-range, but you have a long-range sightline that you can comfortably sit on while cart gets pushed. Like, this is nice. I don't know if we should lengthen this angle though, or I don't know if we should deepen this angle, because one, okay, now we know where Reaper is, but he could have easily came for us and like dropped down on us here, and this is ultimately where you're going to be playing if you're taking this angle. I mean, I guess you could play here, but even this, it's just too close. Nice. Nice, we get a dynamite. And then Muyan gets on us. And honestly, I don't see us winning this fight because he has his supports. He has Life Weaver, he has his cooldowns, and he's closer. He's more effective at a close range like this. Like, this is just not where Ashe is comfy. Oh my god, he's 2 HP. Crazy. We could have just, I feel like we could have just stayed here. If you really want to get like, crazy with it, coach gun up here, and then walk all the way around, and then open up on this angle here. Honestly, that might be a little far for Ashe, though. I would say if you know where the Reaper is, and you know he's not on top of you, then you could do that. See, even, like, I like that we're taking an angle, but the problem is this, it's too close. The angle is too close. I would be much happier with us, like, maybe this trash can isn't much covered, but, like, on this right corner here. And then maybe looking to come out here. That's kind of the problem with this part of the map, really, is that once you push up to a certain point, you can't, like, it's hard to get, like, a flank that actually has some distance to it. So, really, the best thing you can do is play a soft off angle on main, or you could try the balcony on top right. This doesn't go anywhere. Okay. I've done this before. It happens. Our whole team gets cooked. Oh wait, no. Never mind. Our whole team does not get cooked. And we actually win that. Okay. Yeah, so I mean the biggest thing I'm seeing is, like, sometimes you see the high ground, you take it, and that works out really nicely. Your aim is actually pretty decent. I like a lot of our dynamites too. I haven't really said too much about our cooldown usage because I think it's, I don't think that's the big issue right now. It's really just an understanding of the of how to position and when. So if you're in like pre-fight, you need to be taking some kind of high ground or some kind of flank, and then anticipating the dive. So do we have any characters who could flank us right now? Soldier, yeah, I think he could, and he actually wants to get close to you because he's better in close range. Sojourn could too. It's not like a completely unfair matchup, but I think you might have a little bit of difficulty against the double hit scan. I would say try to pick your fight with the soldier at a long range, and then, I mean, maybe anticipate the D.Va flank, but ultimately D.Va's only going to attack you if you're out of position. So it's all about playing back. Like, I don't mind this position at all. Like, they're coming out of spawn, you have a relatively long range sight line, and the only way they can flank you is over here on left side, but you would be able to hear them. And then Sojourn's walking left side, so maybe she'll come through there. Unless she doesn't die already. Yeah. Something tells me we roll them a little bit here. So, honestly, I'm just going to play this ahead. Like, I would skip through if I could. But, like, this is going to be the entire fight until they push up more or something happens. Oh, okay, we are taking kind of a wild flank. I don't mind it if we win. But the problem is it's close range. I respect it, honestly. I respect it. You had the mechanics for it. Although I will say the likelihood that you get away with that in plat, or the likelihood that you get away with that in diamond, is very low. So the good soldier will just pop his hail pad, swing on you, and heal at your feet and headshot you. Hitting him with the long dynamite. Yeah, okay. Looks like we're gonna go back to the same thing. Listen for Sojourn on left side. And I mean, this is really it. The like first point's kind of simple on this map. You just play Kovacs, really. I really like that we're contesting these flanks, though. We also have Bob now. If need be, we can throw Bob on that back wall and force him into spawn. Or throw Bob at the spawn wall. How do I feel about this, Bob? Well, let's see. Do you split the enemy team? Yes. Does he have line of sight on more than one hero? Yes. Does he create a crossfire? Not really, but I think it's excusable because of how well you split them. I mean, I don't know. You did it for, like, a pick, though, and it burns time. I feel like Wu Young might die there anyways, but I'm going to say it's an okay, Bob.
This ends now.
Oh, wow, we're going for the wide flank. Yeah, but that's the problem, is we took this flank, and now we're going to miss the rotate. Yeah. Wow, we don't miss the rotate, actually. That's crazy. Nice pick. On point with the D.Va this close. I mean, I understand you have to contest. Yeah, I guess you're doing the right thing, actually. Oh, well, it's less than optimal. You just kind of have to pop off here. But now that your tank's here, rotate up to high ground. Coach gun up here, and then not only, I mean, if the D.Va jumps on you, you can hop down to your Moira, but we'll be able to see the soldier, and we'll be able to see people coming back from spawn. Because this is last fight here, most likely. I think soldier's on high ground too, or we can just coach gun up. That works too. Yeah, I think we just have. It's just a little bit of an awareness thing, like. Don't be afraid every now and then to, like, especially if you're rotating, look around and just gather information. Just see what's going on. Listen, see if you can hear cooldowns going off or people with loud footsteps. Because the more information you have, the more likely you're able to make a good play. And then we win it. Okay, so to recap, I think the biggest thing is just positioning to your effective range, right? Ashe is like a hybrid sniper character. But I mean, you could like boil her down to basically just a sniper, and that means that you want to almost always play at a long range. The only character that I would try to play at a close range with against Ashe is maybe Widow. Like, I would want to try to get in a Widow's face, and that's about it. I mean, maybe a Mercy if I feel like I need it, but most of the time you're going to be playing at some kind of long range. Now, the question is how long of a range do you need to play at? And that depends on the enemy comp that you're playing against. So, like, for instance, when we had the Reaper there, we had to be very careful about when we were flanking. But when we had the Torbjorn, actually, we wanted to flank. We wanted to take slightly closer range sightlines because he can spam us out. And for Bob, just make sure that you can either split people, create a crossfire, or catch the attention of a bunch of the enemy team. Like a bunch of the enemies. What else did I have there? I think that's about it. Oh yes, and play tight to your corners. Like the closer to cover you are, the better. And I think that's about it. Thank you for sending the VOD. Let me know if you have any questions.